I think it's Wednesday morning. I've just got back from Penrith because I was doing a talk last night for NFU on mental health and a little bit about the combine run, and I've just come to see how David's getting on with the QUADTRAC. Looks like he's been making some barcodes. So I'm driving on the field, but he's going to rip it up anyway in a minute, so I'll jump on and make a round with him. Right, David's made an amazing discovery. Morgan thought there was something wrong with the QUADTRAC because the revs were limiting, and it's never did it to me. But David's found out why. Under that cardboard, there's a pedal that limits the revs, which we never realised. That must be when you get to the headland, isn't it? You can just hit that and slow down. So Morgan had been standing on that without realising, but we'd never noticed. Was doing a cracking job. Using some diesel. Fit 92, 3 litres.
Jesus.
But what did you say? The other field was only 62, wasn't as hard?
I've got it over 62, so I've got this one.
Jesus. David stopped a little bit short because he didn't want to hit my car, so move it out the way a bit, and it's round he goes. It's mad though, it's quite slippy and greasy on top, real heavy sticky field. That's why it's burning a bit of diesel. It's very tight from all the rain we've had, really. Considering the tracks are all now, pulling it no problem. If it wasn't for David saying, don't be ridiculous, don't stop YouTube, I would have done. So you've got a David to thank for me carrying on doing YouTube videos after the year. Just fixed the door and on the house. Little screw had come out, couldn't find it anywhere, and it wasn't shutting properly. And I bought a selection a year or so ago of tiny screws, but like with fine thread. It's changed colour. Got to put the rake on it, go and flip the headlands over on the bean stubble, and then hopefully it'll bail later or tomorrow. There's still a chance of rain. Oh, put these back where I found them. Still a chance of rain on Saturday, so we're just gonna try and get bailed up before that comes, hopefully. I keep saying hopefully, I'm really sorry, but this is what this year is like. We're just forever hopeful. Ooh, this one's got a different seating. An evolution seat. Where the armrest goes, the headrest goes backwards and forwards. Doesn't look a lot different otherwise. Noisy fan though. There's today's quiz question. Black or red rims? No, it's, should a tractor really look like that after carting grain? Or beans? It's ridiculous, isn't it? This is back that Rob bought from the auctions the other day after a really good clean and a polish. It's mint now. Even the roof that was grubby. It's like new. See your face in it. Where have you advertised it?
Marketplace, but I don't really want to sell it.
Well, if you're interested, it's on a Facebook Marketplace. What, for 12?
11,995.
There we go.
As a start.
How many miles has it done? 140.
140.
One owner from new.
It's booked in for service this week.
Check it out. Commercial, but with seats. Though this is supposedly got a more expensive seating, it's one of these ones that does that, and I absolutely hate it. There's one like this in the Valtra, so it's great in some ways that you want to lean out the back, you can push it out the way with your elbow, but then when it's out the way, it's here in your way. When you put it back and you just want to turn round, it's in your way on your shoulder, so then you find yourself pushing it that way a little bit. And then a few seconds later, when you want to look the other way, i.e. when you're going up and down these roads, it's in your way again. I don't know whether it takes off, but I am not a fan at all of this seat, despite it's supposed to have been an actual option of a better seat. Anyway, I'm going to show you this. So this is the bean straw, and when it comes through the combine, it kind of like ties itself in knots and lumps out. If you look at that there, it's saturated. Must have got wet fingers now. And it hasn't rained since Sunday. And what day is today now? Wednesday. So I'm having to roll it over, but because it's all tangled and knotted, it's flicking it over, but it's flicking it over in lumps as well. So it's going to take a bit of drying out. If I shook it out, I don't think there'd be anything left either. But yeah, that's soggy. But we want it. It's like a court wig, isn't it? What do you call them? What do you call people that wear wigs in court? Judge. That's it. Yeah, it's also wet soil underneath, so that's another reason for flicking it over. I've got a few more rows left, but I think Rob's going to take over now. He's going to fetch me my dinner. Oh, there he is. You can see him. That's him there. He's coming on the 7248. I'm going to grab my dinner, take John his. Bit of an aviation update here. Ryanair flying over. I'll be on one of them in a few hours. But matchy now. Green rake, green tractor. Yeah, Rob will take over. John's cutting another awful field of beans. Last one sown, and it's the one pigeons have been on as well. And then I've got to knock off and head to, let me put the cruise control on, get the road up. I've got to knock off and head to Macclesfield, is it? To Capestone Hall. And I'm doing a talk there for Fisher German. As soon as that finishes, I'm the last speaker, save the best and last obviously. Get in the car, drive in rush hour traffic from near Manchester Airport to Liverpool Airport, jump on a Ryanair plane similar to that one, and get to, so dirty that lens, isn't it? Get to Dublin, then stopping over the night, tomorrow at the Irish Ploughing, going to visit, going to try and see Malone, going to try and see UTV, Kirby Tyres and KBT Tyres. Now, the reason there's a pause then, because I had to look at the time, I'll be there at 11 o'clock at KBT, probably Alliance just after, and UTV and Malone probably a bit after that. But yeah, if you see me tomorrow at the Irish Power match, come and say hello. Martin will be with you. You know we can't miss Martin. And to be fair, Sammy will be with us as well, so you probably can't miss her either. But yeah, there's my dinner. It does actually look quite cool, doesn't it, with dirty tyres? And that's the dirtiest I've ever seen that tractor since it arrived. I know it's got a seat cover on it, but I'm sure this is it's a Grammer seat, but it's not got that stupid armrest. It's got this backrest that folds down, that goes up, this headrest. But this is a far better, far comfier, because you've just not got in the way of your shoulders somehow. I think it's safe to say that the Facilia, you see it, took better than the Sunflowers. Anyway, John's over there now, absolutely flying with the combine. This is yielding pretty poor. Yeah, there's just no yield whatsoever really out of these beans. Very late sown, lowest seed rate, sort of stretched it to be fair, to fit the field. Non-favourable conditions after it was drilled, non-favourable conditions before it was drilled, and an awful weather pattern after. Awful weather pattern when they were flowering. I don't know, some of it could have been to do with the bees couldn't fly and pollinate it to create the pods. They're just quite thin and nothing really in the pods. The size of that. It's about 50 acres and it looks like it's all going to fit on that trailer, an 18-ton trailer. That is so frustrating. But in other news, the Cassini looks great. Out of work mode, into clean mode. James has got the Valtra on a low loader. He's going to pick the digger up from the other farm, bring it back and move a container for someone on the way. And it's back here, hopefully. Hopefully. Ah! Done it again. Just going to do a quick talk at this Capeston Hall, and that looks like the air ambulance going over. Somewhere, where's it gone? Behind that tree. Anyway, while I'm here, Ian's doing the birthdays.
Sebastian Maybury James is 8, Ethan Baker is 7, Leo Bertle, happy birthday to you, Eddie Samuel is 40, Jack Crate is 8, Craig Whittle is 25, Billy Fisher is 61, Terry Basket Cruchall also 61, Simon Icebeck is 59, and Mad Sucker Joe has raised £875 for cancer research and the Macmillan. 76,536 raised for the air ambulance. It's all going on today, isn't it?
Well, that was easy enough. Talk done. Now I've got an hour and a half to do an hour journey and get in the airport and catch a flight to Ireland. So I'm going to edit in the airport and upload. So that is all for today. Oh no, sorry, it's not. Bill sent me some videos of John cutting the millet. So here's that. Actually, in other news, Rob is currently baling bean straw and he said it's evil, and Morgan is drilling winter wheat as well. So there's quite a lot going on today. Probably could have done without talking at that meeting and flying to Ireland, but chances are it normally rains. So when it was arranged, I thought it's more than likely going to be a wet day, but it wasn't. But yeah, that's all for today anyway. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.